we've already made a video on exposing that, Muhammad was a pedophile, marrying a 6-year-old girl and slept with her whenever she was 9, type of thing. But not only that, the Quran also teaches that it's okay to marry somebody who has not yet menstruated. And, where I get that from is because, like, there's a cool down period when it comes to marry and divorce. Like, for instance, you marry one woman, you want to divorce her and get married to somebody else. There's a lot of cool down periods, and, for example, I heard, like, in California, there's a few month cool down period or whatever. Basically, there's a section of time in between you being married to this person, divorcing them, and then marrying somebody else. But, in the Quran, the waiting period was 3 of the woman's cycles. Basically, whenever she gets her period and menstruates, after 3 times, that is the waiting period. And then, somebody brought up the point. Okay, well, what if your wife, the woman you're going to marry, what if she's hit menopause and she stopped having her period? Or what about then? And then he said, okay, we'll just make it 3 calendar months. And then he also said, also, if she hasn't yet menstruated, then just do the 3 calendar months. What? Hasn't yet menstruated? I'll go ahead and show you the verse. As for those of your women who have reached menopause, if you have any doubts, their term shall be 3 months, and also for those who have not menstruated. Also, keep in mind the typical age that a woman starts menstruating, hit her period or whatever, is around 8 to 12. That's the typical age. So, if, let's say there's a girl that hits her period at, 8 or whatever. Oh man, I don't even want to talk about this. This really hit me. He's saying it's okay to get with a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, a 5-year-old girl. Anything that's below, 12 to 8, because that's typically when they hit their period, anything below that is acceptable. Because he said, for those who have not menstruated. That's disgusting. Also in the Quran, it says that the Quran is like a confirmation of the laws of Moses or whatever, the Old Testament, the Torah. I'll show you in many ways how it's just not lining up with the Bible. I mean, I can. I don't know if I'll be able to do all of that. But the Bible actually teaches that a woman must pass the flower of her age. Look at this verse right here. She has to be physically mature before she can get married because she needs to be able to have kids.